This episode was right on time for Thanksgiving. Yo, what's up everyone? Trayman1 here and welcome back to another Pokémon Journeys anime review. Today we're covering episode 47, the Skwovet Eating Competition. This episode was a nice chill episode after the big Mewtwo episode and the Darkest Day plot. Let's go ahead and get right into the summary and my thoughts. For starters, we got a new opening sequence showing Ash and Goh and their goals, now adding Bia and Rayhan to Ash's part, and many more Pokemon goals, along with ending, a nice final shot of the teams. And at first, I was kind of upset. I'm like, where's Farfetch? But in the second shot, they actually showed my boy, come on. So let's just hope he gets more screen time finally. Speaking of giving other screen time, this episode does just that in a great way, showing off Ash's Dragonite, one of the professor's assistants, and one of Goh's Pokemon being Skwovet. Like, I really do love that we're finally getting to see some of the other characters. They even showed Lucario and Cinderace sleeping just to confirm, alright, we're going to take a break from these two and show off some of the other Pokemon and characters in this show, which, great job to Journeys. I hope we get some more episodes like this, showing off more than just Lucario and Cinderace. Another thing I really love is that it seems Journey is trying to slowly edge away from being episodic, because this episode, they state the winners of this competition wins a trip to Unova, and if you look at next week's episode, we are actually in the Unova region. So yes, we're finally getting some more connections. Let's just hope they fully break away from this episodicness and we just get some more episodes that are connected like this one. This is a pretty good move from Journeys. And yes, while I did love all these moments, as for the episode's plot, it was kind of generic. It felt like an old school Pokemon episode where they enter this competition, Team Rocket are here, they're screwing something up, and then Ash and his crew come out on top. A Pokemon evolves. This basically sums up what this episode is about, but there are a lot of nice moments along the way that I could spot out. For example, Team Rocket actually entered the competition with more Pico. It kind of seems like they're easing away from the Rocket Lottery a bit, which is a good thing because it's cool to see more Pico along with Team Rocket. It really does feel like the Beware of the series, but instead of giving them food, it's taking all their food away. I do love his personality. I kind of wish we get to see a bit more interaction between them. Like, it's nice seeing them eat all their food, but I don't know, maybe just some times where Morpeko's just not always eating and actually have some good times with Team Rocket, because it's living with them. You can see Team Rocket having on a freaking leash, trying to tame it, and it's like, my gosh. So yeah, it's kind of interesting that Morpeko's staying with them. Not too much I can say about it for real, because we didn't get to see too much interactions between them. It was just mostly eating the food. The comedy in this episode was pretty great as well. Like, for example, as we got into the competition, Blaziken made it to the finals, and it was likely to win, but the food that they made Blaziken eat were like baby Torchics. I was like, my gosh. Blaziken had this funny moment where it's just looking at the Torchic and the Torchic's just looking back at it, even though it's food. I mean, well, I don't know, it might be some chicken. They might actually kill some Torchics and fed them to Blaziken, but nah, I know it wasn't real chickens. But still, seeing Blaziken have this interaction with the Torchics, and it's motherly or fatherly instincts and wanting to take care of the chickens, it was a pretty nice moment. And I gotta say, that was a pretty funny scene in this episode. Very much the highlight of this episode. Also really loved the variety of Pokemon that we got to see from all regions, and how serious everyone was taking this freaking competition. Like, you hear the announcers, we got versus screens to talk about, oh, these two have been rivals for years and years and they want to be the best. Everyone's like, Goh's made it to the finals. They really did take this like it was the Pokemon League or a tournament. I did like, a lot of those scenes as well. Those were pretty nice. This tournament was also a nice way of Goh to show off, just how much he's grown as a trainer. There were a lot of the veterans that were trying to down on him and play him off, but, Goh stood his ground. He was smart. He noticed certain things about his enemies and used that to his advantage. And, even in the final competition with Morpeko versus Skwovet, Morpeko was the better eater and faster eater, but it actually finally gets tired of eating for once and takes a break. And, Skwovet has so much dedication that it evolved into Greedent, which, I do love that we have an episode focused on one of Goh's lab Pokemon, because, like I said last week, it's always nice when they show off Goh's lab Pokemon, not just Cinderace and Sobble, showing that he actually does care for these Pokemon and that they're giving them some sort of development and personality. I really do love these moments a lot. And once again, Goh has been getting amazing development lately. Like, they've been doing their thing with his character and his Pokemon. Overall, this episode was pretty decent. It wasn't a filler episode because some major things did go down, but you know, at the same time, it wasn't really a big hype episode. I am glad that we got to see more of Chloe, and that it seems like she's gonna start getting some more involvement real soon. But overall, not too much I can really say. This episode, you know, if you have some free time, then I do recommend you check it out. But if not, then this is an episode you can kind of pass over unless it may play a role in next week's episode. As we know, these two episodes are kind of connected. But yeah, everyone, in the comment section down below, let me know what y'all thought of this episode. I'd love to hear. I know this was kind of a quick review, but yeah, it's not too much I can really say about this episode. Overall, though, great Goh development. I've been loving his development. I'm just hoping that we get some more Ash development for the World Championship real soon. Thank you all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. TreyMan1, peace out.